Teardrop. The series will take you through fictional episodes from the viewpoints of Trisha and Vikrant. Sometimes it's the same situation from their respective perspectives, and sometimes their shared journey. Chapter 5 Fragrances of a Saturday. Vikrant. I was sitting on the bed, moving my fingers from the bottom of the screen towards the top. The Facebook timeline did nothing to pique my interest. A small beep from the phone reminded me that it was already 11 o'clock. Very late indeed for the bedsheets to be still in a crumpled state as per the rules of our household. But thankfully, the rules were suspended every week on Saturday and Sunday. I always looked forward to Saturday. Saturday meant I had one more day of holiday to look forward to. I could do things at my pace and still have another day of lolling on the bed ahead of me. But I was unusually restless at the moment. Usually, sitting on the bed and arguing with people on my friend list over matters as complicated as politics and religion was my idea of an ideal afternoon. Today, things were different. She was not lying beside me. I could not hear the hum of her breathing in the background, nor could I trace the contours of her legs with my feet. She was not mumbling softly in her dreams, nor was she up and grumbling about the light of the tablet I was fiddling with hurting her eyes as she tried to make most of the Saturday morning. She was away. Although the pillow was still shaped like her head and the imprint of her body was still stenciled on the creases of the bed sheet, she was not here. And I did not like being away from her even a little bit. I most carelessly set the tablet aside. I could not be too careless with it. It was a gift from her after all. I was a little less careful as I set the tablet under my pillow instead of the place she had designated for it on the side table. From far away, I could hear the sound of water. The faraway land I speak of is the bathroom attached to our bedroom, 5 steps away from our bed. But what can I say? I missed her. I could have just barged in, or I could have stealthily opened the door and moved the shower curtain away like I had done several times. She would have been shocked initially, would have taken in her breath sharply. Maybe a shriek, not too loud, would have escaped her. She would then giggle, shake her head dismissively in a manner that would suggest that she meant to say, "I don't know what to do with you." And I would just grab her by the elbow and pull her over to me. I would hold her in a soft embrace to let her know I needed her. My hands would have moved all over her back till one would settle on the small of her back and the other cupping her butt cheek possessively. However, she had forbidden me to do anything of the sort. She had been very clear in her instructions. She wanted some me time today. A concept that I wanted to rebel against. She, after all, was mine. Just mine. I made no move to disobey her. Today, I just could not muster the courage. The look that she had given me before entering the bathroom ensured that I knew that she was not in a forgiving mood. I continued to sit in the bed, still warm, still a mess, still empty without her. I sighed, closed my eyes to rest. But this Saturday, I was not destined to rest. As soon as I closed my eyes, a bout of fragrances hit me. I chose not to open my eyes. I basked in the knowledge that I could recognize her by her smells as well. She smelled of coconut and chocolate. There was a hint of roses somewhere. By her movement in the room, I could make out that she was busy wiping her hair. Even with my eyes closed, I could tell that she was bent 90 degrees forward and was furiously attacking the water droplets nestled in her hair with her thin white cotton towel. She then tied her hair in the same towel, and I noticed an immediate lack of supply of coconut essence in the air. She picked her pink Turkish towel next. I was tempted to open an eye and feast on her as she slowly and carefully wiped each inch of her body dry. But I am a strong-willed man, and there are times when I enjoy playing mind games that I design for myself. I continued to half imagine and half predict her next move. She spread her towel on the bed and then landed gently on her bum. The fragrance of chocolate mixed with roses grew stronger. She lifted her right leg and wiped it in an excruciatingly slow movement. She had started to hum. I knew that she hummed when she felt I was ignoring her and she wanted to grab my attention. I continued to lie listless on my side of the bed. Her humming stopped. Now she was moving again. A little more aggressively. She was irritated now. She, almost violently, picked up the bottle of cream that resides in the top drawer of her side table, came back to the bed and started applying the cream languorously all over her limbs. She smelled familiar now. She smelled like my tea. She would soon need me to apply cream on her back. I decided to blame the mix of aromas. It had ensured that the devil in me awakened. I continued to tease her. I continued to sit still. Sufficiently agitated with my apparent indifference, she cleared her throat. Her final attempt to shake me from my reverie. A soldier knows when the battle for him is over. He can either surrender and hope for mercy at the hands of the enemy, or muster a last straw of strength and for sure incur the wrath of the nemesis. I am an intelligent man. I opened my eyes immediately, pretended to wake up from deep sleep, looked at her with a sheepish grin I know for certain melts her heart. She climbed into the bed with me, her messed hair complementing the messed bed sheets. The mix of fragrances accentuated the soft touch of her skin as she nestled in the hook of my arm and laid her head on my chest.